I can't even walk into Sanctuary Hills anymore, dude. It's so fucked. I wanted to show you Mama Murphy's tomb in particular. It's in the river. Because what's worse than being cut by spinning blades for eternity? Being cut by spinning blades for eternity in a cold river, right? So that's what I did.
This is funny.
I couldn't even show you a third. It couldn't even load the walls of the fucking...
Sanctuary just said no.
You literally got to see the workshop and 2 of the apartment complexes. That was it. You didn't get to see anything else. You didn't get to see... You didn't get to see the Vault Tech salesman's store. You didn't get to see the seamstress's clothes emporium. You didn't get to see Valentine's Detective Agency. You didn't get to see anything. It's a bummer. I mean, I think the most undecorated room is probably Deacon's or Hancock's. And that's only because the characters are so crazy.
So it doesn't load Red Rocket.
Ugh. Red Rocket is part of Sanctuary Hills. That's the problem. I should have not built up Sanctuary Hills or Red Rocket so I could build up the other one. That's the thing. It's like they shouldn't share a cell. That's part of what I was talking about. Is like if this game had actually like prioritized the building aspect of it, I feel like people would still be playing it the way I do to this day, instead of like joking about how broken it is, because they didn't put enough energy towards it. And they like, you've heard about the Boston, right? It's something so simple as that just makes your game a joke. You left a giant editing tool miles under a cell, and now the cell acts up forever. All you had to do is remove that giant, enormous piece of machinery hidden underneath the city of Boston, and the place would have worked great, but you just left it there. And you thought, whatever, the machinery's off, it won't interact with anything. It does, all the time. People hate going to Boston. Literally, at this level, if I went to Boston, I guarantee the game would crash within a minute. Less even. It'd probably crash during the load to Boston. It's just silly that they'd have aspects built into their game and still left so untethered, like so unbuilt. Alright, if I stopped on the bridge, that's the cell. That's like the main separation of Sanctuary Hills. And that's also what I wanted to show you was one of my favorite parts of that town. And I gotta say, I built that place up. So that's saying something. Is Mama Murphy's tomb. I want to show you Mama Murphy's tomb. I want to show you how mad I was at her. She basically made me angry at the game.
That place is nothing but trouble.
It actually loaded it properly.
Honest work gets.
That's something that is good and bad about this, is if you're in a cell and it tries to load it, it'll usually load the entire thing properly. Usually. Sometimes you'll load in here, everything will be neon blue or something, because it tried to load everything at once.
Before you get on the bridge.
As soon as I get to that column, that's where you do it. Right at this dead dog, basically. Quick saves are forbidden at higher difficulty and necessary when you're using mods. I've literally... Remember the blue neon stuff I was talking about? Hey, look what loaded up. Sounds like one of my merchants snuck into Mama Murphy's tomb. You don't want to be in there. It's a bad place to be. The only people that should be in there are Mama Murphy. Yeah, someone snuck into my fucking tomb. Who's in there? And there's her chair. Right in corner. He deserves it. That's my house at the top. The white is all just for them. Ooh. Did it freeze right there? Man. Right in front of me is the caravan area. I don't want them going deep into the town, right? But I feel like enough people actually do trade here. I built them their own fucking spot right there, just so frickin' Trash Can Carla, all of those guys can just chill. Man, I can't load this. In the background, you can actually see another one of the high towers that I built. That's one of my favorite. That's Hancock's. I got Longfellow's. I got fucking Valentine's, and I got Piper's. All of them completely specified to them. So Valentine has a memory den in his. Piper has a bunch of typewriters and clipboards and pens and shit. Longfellow's got a huge collection of alcohol. Mama Murphy is on the top, and she just has a coffee table next to her fucking chair just filled with chems. At least she used to, until she decided to sit in her chair and then look me dead in the eye and say, "I don't know where my chair is, kid. You gotta build my chair." And I'm like, "You're sitting in your chair." It's like, "I need my chair, otherwise I can't show you the sights." And I'm like, "You're fucking kidding me right now." And that's why Mom Murphy's tomb. Now, unless you want to see something else, all of the settlements are pretty outstanding. I can't physically get inside of Sanctuary Hills. I can't believe it. I'm super sad about it.
You're in the chair, Mama Murphy.
Basically, I am Mama Murphy right now. I'm going to close this down. I'm going to start one more. We're going to play some more vanilla. I got to say, I've only crashed twice on vanilla. I crashed many more times trying to play with my vault. Playing with my frickin' mods. The one last thing I'd say, and this is a good mod, I'd put it in my top 5. You see this giant concrete wall going all around my settlement? Pre-walled settlements. That's a mod. It builds one of those around like 90% of your settlements, and it's just free, and it's already there. I can't tell you how much build space I wasted in all my vanilla playthroughs trying to build walls around all my settlements just to have them spawn enemies inside the fucking settlement. Pre-walled settlement kind of just, like, they will still try and spawn shit inside your settlement, but at the very least you'll see a lot of stuff get stuck outside of it, and it was free. It cost you no build space at all. I would definitely suggest that mod. But I'm going to come back, and I can't play this save file. It's just cracked. It's broke. I can't even play in the blood bank anymore.